What's up, my people? This is Misha. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a word for you, and the word is open door. The Lord said the doors are open to you. In Revelation chapter 3 verse 8, I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. And because you kept his word all through your spiritual warfare and what your temptations and your trials and everything, you kept his name and you didn't deny his word, he said the door's open to you. Okay? He told me to tell his people that the doors are now open to you. Okay? So he said to me to go to Genesis chapter 6. In Genesis chapter 6 verse 22 it says, Noah did everything God had commanded him. The Lord said you must obey his laws and his commands. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Okay? So, in Genesis chapter 6 verse 22 it says, Noah did everything that God commanded him. Okay? Then he said to me, go to Deuteronomy chapter 11. He's been showing me the number 11. In Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 1, it says, love the Lord your God and keep his requirements, his decrees, his laws, and his commandments always. Remember I told you in Genesis chapter 6 verse 22, Noah did everything God had commanded him. Okay? In Proverbs chapter 7 verse 2, it says, keep my commands and you will live. Guard my teachings as the apple of your eye. Because we are the apple of God's eye. So you must guard his teachings as the apple of your eye. Okay? In Leviticus chapter 22 verse 31, it says, keep my commandments and follow them. I am the Lord. In John chapter 14 verse 15 it says, if you love me, keep my commands. Okay? Then he said to me, go to Genesis chapter 7. In Genesis chapter 7 verse 1 it says, God told Noah, go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. So this shows me, yeah, because of Noah's obedience, God has opened the door for him, because he's already told him to make the ark and he done that. Okay? People were mocking him, people were laughing at him, and he still obeyed God. Now the doors are open to him. The Lord said to him, go into the ark, you and your family and the animals. Okay? In Revelation he said, I have placed before you an open door. Destruction was coming on the land, and he told Noah to build the ark, and Noah obeyed. Now the ark's built, the door's open. God told him to go in it because he finds it righteous in this generation. Remember, whoever didn't get on the ark weren't righteous. Okay, so God said he has found Noah righteous in this generation. In your generation, you are the righteous one, and God is saying because you obeyed him, the doors are open for you and no one can shut it. No one can shut it. Okay? And then in Genesis chapter 7 verse 4 it says, 7 days from now I will send rain on the earth. Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? God told Noah to build the ark. He obeyed. I just read out all them scriptures that you must obey his commandments. Obey. Being obedient is better than sacrifice. And because he done it, God found him righteous in his generation and told him to go in the ark now. The ark's been open. The ark's been built. The doors are open. Him and his family go in the ark. And then the Lord said, in 7 days, I'm going to bring down rain. I'm going to send down rain on the earth. Rain's a blessing and rain's a curse. In this situation, rain was a blessing to Noah and his family and the animals because they're in the ark and the boat can float on water. But it was a curse to the people, the unrighteous people that were outside of the ark, the ones that are mocking you, the ones that are talking about you, the ones that's doing humiliation ritual, doing witchcraft, ganging up on you. They're going to get swallowed up by rain. Just like when God put Noah in the ark, the ones that were mocking him outside of the ark, they all drowned. Just like they were running after the Israelites, and what happened? God made the sea swallow them up and they all drowned. So Noah is in the boat with his family and the animals. They are in the open door. God put before them Now God is saying he's sending down rain, blessing for you and whoever God said you are to connect with. This door, the blessings are for you and the people that God told you to keep around. Like the blessing was for Noah, his family, and the animals. The blessing that God's got for you is for whoever is with you now, and that was with you when you was going through your isolation. Okay? It's not for the people that's getting left behind. This rain is a blessing to you and a curse to the people left behind. For their sin has come upon them. They laughed, they mocked you. Now God will deal with them. They laughed and mocked Noah building the ark. Okay? God said, don't mock his people. There are consequences, even death, for doing that. In 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 23 to 25, I'm not going to read it all, you go and read it. Elijah is mocked by a group of youths for his baldness, his bald head, yeah? He curses them, and 2 female bears came out of the woods and killed them, killed 42 of the mockers, okay? In Numbers chapter 12, you got Moses, his brother and sister, Aaron and his sister Miriam or something like that, was punished for mocking him and struck with sickness, okay? In Genesis chapter 7, verse 16, it says, then the Lord shut Noah in the doors, okay? Now the doors are closed because Noah's in the boat, in safety, him and his family, and the animals, and now the doors are closed. The Lord said he opens up doors that no man can close and closes doors that no man can open. When Noah and the animals and these people that were in the boat, they couldn't open it. Even if they wanted to open it to let the people that were outside in, he wouldn't be able to open it because God closes it. God closes doors that no man can open. So, in Genesis chapter 7, verse 1, he's telling him to go in the ark. And by 16, the doors are closed. Okay? After God had Noah, the animals and his family in the ark, God is saying, once his people are safe and dealt with, he's going to deal with your enemies, your opposers, your pursuers, your mockers. Because God got Noah in the boat. He got his family in the boat. He got his animals in the boat. They're in safety now. He's closed the door. Now God's going to deal with the mockers, the people that are outside the boat. Now God's going to deal with who's opposing you, your enemies, talking on your name, pursuing you, mocking you, chatting bad shit. After God deals with you, then he's going to deal with whoever your enemies after you, okay? Because the door is closed on you. No more access. They got no more access to you. People will have no more access to you because God has closed on the door. They're locked out. No more witchcraft. No more monitoring spirits. No more blockage. Just like in Joshua chapter 6 verse 1. It says, now the gates and doors of Jericho were securely barred because the Israelites, no one went in and no one came out. Okay? No more access. They will be swallowed up by the Red Sea, just like the Egyptians, and gone, forever blocked. Forever blocked. The Lord says forever blocked. Okay? The Lord said the doors are open and he's telling you to go in. You only have a matter of time to go in. Because Noah only had 7 days. 7 days. Because after the 7 days, he's going to close the door. Okay? And Noah had to obey because obviously there was instructions. And it's not no manual. He had to be hearing from God to know how to make the boat. The boat's made. He's got his family on there now. God told him to put one of each male and female animal, insect, whatever, of the best breed on the boat. Now they're all on the boat in safety. Now he's saying close the door. Look at the nation. Look at the nation he was in. How much people were there. And you mean to tell me only Noah and his family and animals were saved? They laughed at him. They mocked at him. And then the rain came. The Lord saying your rain's coming. And just like how everyone saw the rain come and wipe them out, the biggest blessing ever, they're going to see you. Your enemies are going to see you floating. Like how they watched the boat float and they got washed away. And there's no access. They couldn't climb back. They couldn't come back. That's exactly how it's going to be with you and your enemies. They're going to watch you float with blessings after blessings after blessings. Triple, double, 100-fold. They laughed at you. They mocked you. They mocked God. Because the greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. God's in you, and God sent you to these people, around these people, in this family, in this workplace, in this relationship, as this mother, as this father, as this cousin. You understand? And they've done you wicked. But they're going to live to see your rise. God's going to raise you like a bullet, and you're going to shoot off like a bullet rocket. Things that took people 10, 15 years to do, you're going to be doing it in weeks. They laughed. We warned them. Noah warned them and warned them. And they laughed after Noah. They laughed. The Lord said the doors are open, and nobody, no witchcraft, no sorcerer, no divination, no tarotcraft, no Satan, nobody can close these doors. And then you're in safety. Once he's got you in safety, okay, he's going to close the door. So that means all access is denied. When they're coming back and saying sorry or trying to fool you because they can see you're rising now, there's no access. Even if you wanted to go back, you have to forgive them and deny access. The door's closed. The Lord said the door's closed to them, but it's open to you. Prosperity, love, peace, grace, mercy, favor, blessings upon blessings, restore. Every single thing that you lost, like Job, you're getting it back. You're getting back mother, father. Well, they're not going to be your birth mother and father. He's bringing people into your life that's going to love you, care for you, take care of you, be there for you, want to see you flourish, want to see you grow, prosper. Because all your enemies know who you are, but they don't want you to rise above them, and they don't want to support you. They don't want to support you because they know what you're capable of, and they envy you. But the people that are coming in your tribe, this is coming to my mind now. I'm doing school run. I'm taking my daughter to school, so this is the road. Okay, this is the road. You got cars going, I'm going down, and you got cars coming up in the UK. You got two-way traffic. So I'm going up and cars are coming down. And then on both sides, on this side you got pavement, and that side you got a pavement now. On each side of the pavement, one woman was coming down and the other woman was going up. And there was two little, this is the second time I've seen this. Two little dogs. I'm going to try and put a picture up of the kind of dogs they are. Little poodoo dogs. I don't know if they're called that, but that's what I call them. They don't grow. They stay tiny. But when these dogs saw each other, I had to stop my car. And I said to them, they know each other because they're from the same tribe. They were one was brown, one was white. They were wiggling their tails. They were getting excited. They were barking and getting excited. And the Lord said, that's how it's going to be. Because your enemies are not from your tribe. Okay, you can't connect with them because you're unequally yoked. But when you connect with your tribe, it's like a puzzle. Okay, you're going to be happy for each other. You're going to pray, fast. You're going to do things together. Evangelize, read the Bible, study, worship. You're going to do so many things together. I'm excited, boy. You're just going to connect like a puzzle because you're from the same tribe. Now, if these two dogs were different breeds and they were on the same pavement, they'll be trying to have sexual intercourse with each other, innit? And they'll be barking, like aggressive barking, like they want to attack. But these two weren't doing that. It was so lovely and so cute to watch. I had to stop my car. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is not to boast, okay? I've been driving since 2000 or 1999 I've been driving. And I've had more than 15 cars. I've had so many cars, yeah? And this car that I got is a Chinese brand car. This car that I've got, yeah, it only came out. It's a Chinese brand car, but it only came out in the UK in 2024. 2024, so it's like a new car. It's not like how Benz and Mercedes are always out and Honda and them kind of cars. It just came out in 2024. Now, I've had white, all the common cars. I've had black, I've had white, silver. Okay, but when I went to go and get this car, I think it came out in black, in silver, no, black, white, and like a greeny color. But the color that I went for is very unusual. I was saying, how am I going to keep this clean? Because I got to wash my car twice a month from doing it. Because of the colour, it's very light and it gets dirty. And if bird poos on your car, you have to clean that straight away. It's going to muck up the paint. So, when I'm driving on the road in my car now, I'm seeing other cars. Like in a black version or a white version. People stop me and they go, oh, I like your car. What brand is it? They want to learn about the car. But when people see me in it, like they're driving the black colour or the white colour, or if they got the same colour as mine, because mine's very unusual colour. If you see my car, you're gonna know it's me. They're beeping me. Beep, 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 beep. And then the Lord told me it's because they're from the same tribe. They're from the same. My car is number 5 and it's called Noble. Noble. Hey, help me, Holy Spirit. Boaz was a noble man. He saw Ruth gleaning in the field. He's like, who's that? Who's that woman? He investigated. He set up things. He made sure he put things in place before he can marry her. He wanted the best for her. He wanted her to rise. I'm all spitting. He wanted her to rise. He wanted her to achieve things. You understand? So when people see me, especially when they got the same colour as me, because my colour car is very unusual. Normally you see a BMW, everyone's got the black, or the white, or the green. But the colour that I've got, it's not out. You don't see it. It's like limited edition. Okay? And when I went to the car to go look at the car, I said, you know what, I'm going to buy that car because I want to be different. I want to stand out. In a way, it's kind of a wrong move because from you see the car, you know it's me. But that's who I am. I want to be a leader, not a follower. I want to stand out. I want to do things different from people. But when my tribe sees me, everyone that has my brand car, when I'm driving on, I've had Honda Civics, I've had Audi, I've had cars, different cars, and nobody don't beep me. But you see this brand car, when they see me on the road, they're beeping their horn, beep, 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 beep. God said, because it's your tribe. When you're connected to your tribe, your people know you. You stand out. You're going to connect like a puzzle. So, that's the word for today. The Lord's saying that the doors are open. The doors are open. So, I'm driving. Let me end it with here. I tried to get a picture. You know, I tried to cover my evidence. But the traffic was going too. By the time I put on the phone and tried to put it on the camera, people are bidding me to go. So, I don't know if it's a warehouse, storehouse, or whatever. But it's twice it's happened to me because there's one in Wood Green. They must keep TVs, brand new TVs in this house. And when he opened the door, all I can see is bare plasma TVs. Okay, and I'm driving, and this man opens up the door. It must be a warehouse or something. Bare boxes, like Amazon boxes, bare boxes. The Lord's saying, "What's behind the door? What the amount of gifts He's got for you behind the door? Behind the door, there's many gifts. So He's giving you back. He's been telling me twice as much, 100 folds. You're going to reap what you sow. He's rewarding you for your deeds. And your enemies know this. That's why they're trying to do everything that they can do in their power to stop you. But the Lord's closed the doors. They have no more access. What they used to do, what used to affect you, because God allowed it to show you how strong you are, to show your character, to build you. It's not working. So now they're frustrated. The demons that they sent for you is coming back on your enemies. The Lord said the door's open, and in 7 days He's going to close the door and pour down rain. The rain's blessing for you and destruction for your enemies. That's the word for today. Thanks for listening. Bye.